Greetings everybody, I hope you're all having a splendid time at the moment. Today, we have journeyed to the kingdom of fitness and have arrived at our destination, the Shoulder Showdown grounds in District 6, where we are undergoing a training session. The first exercise selected is the seated dumbbell shoulder press, with 20 kg dumbbells for the first set. My target repetition range is 1 to 5 on this exercise, as I have a goal of boosting my deltoid power levels in this training session today. Going on to the second set right now with 22.5 kg dumbbells. Some important points to note here are setting up correctly for exercises, as well as engaging and recruiting the correct muscle groups in order to perform exercises properly. Some examples of setting up correctly here on this version of shoulder presses is to sit down on a bench. Have your glutes touching the back of the bench, and create a space, a gap, between your lower back and the back of the bench. Alright, so launching into the third set now with these 25 kg dumbbells, still warming up the body. Flicking the dumbbells up with the legs and bringing them to the starting position. I'm zeroed in on completing the correct range of motion that I have decided to go with for this session in particular, which is to have the dumbbells and my shoulders touch at the bottom of the negative portion of each repetition, and at the top of the positive portion of reps to reach either the full range of motion for that portion, which is to fully extend your arms above your head, or the 3/4 mark. Zooming onto the fourth set with 27.5 kg dumbbells. Pushing through and completing the repetitions, all while being connected with my body and my muscles. Another example of setting up correctly on the seated dumbbell shoulder press is to have your mid-back touching the back of the bench. Having your mid-back off of the bench during this exercise would place your body in more of an inclined position, which would shift some of the tension of the weight onto the upper chest. Setting up for the fifth set of this exercise, a 30 kg dumbbell per hand. All of the examples and ways of setting up correctly on exercises are linked with the injury prevention realm. You must always be aware of and focus on preventing injuries, as well as executing exercises with the correct form and technique at all times. Progressing onto the sixth set here, 32.5 kg dumbbells. Some other examples of how to set up in the correct way is to have your upper back touching the back of the bench, have your spine in the neutral position, and to have your wrists straight. Having your wrists bent forwards or backwards during this exercise could lead to catastrophic circumstances. Moving forward onto the seventh and final set of the seated dumbbell shoulder press with a pair of 35 kg dumbbells. Whipping the dumbbells up from the legs, my mind, body and muscles all connected, keeping the wrists straight and flexing throughout the range of motion. We are now proceeding on to the second exercise in this training session, side lateral raises. For the first set, we have chosen 10 kg dumbbells. Over here on side laterals, I want to focus on strength and endurance, and so I'm sticking with 8 repetitions onwards. Some examples of setting up correctly on the side laterals is to stand up, have a shoulder width stance, and have your spine in the neutral position. Also, control the weight on both the negative and positive portions of all repetitions. Heading into the second set now with the 12.5 kg dumbbells. I've chosen to incorporate the glasses of water technique here in this session, tilting the dumbbells forwards at the top of the positive portion of some reps. A motion similar to that of pouring water out of glasses. This places an additional type of tension onto the side delts. A tip for engaging the correct muscle groups to perform side laterals is imagine that there is one golden kite attached to each of your elbows, and that your arms have a slight bend and are locked into place. Now, envision both of the golden kites ascending straight up into the sky, pulling your arms up with them, traveling in a straight line. Jumping over to the third set now with 15 kg dumbbells. You want to place a primary focus on connecting with your body and your muscles, feeling your muscles contract, flex throughout each rep within each set, as opposed to simply moving the weight around. In regards to the range of motion aspect of shoulder training, I believe that everyone should practice and perform different ranges of motion on every exercise, starting and finishing repetitions at different points. Now, in addition to this, I think that you should include repetitions with full range of motion in your training sessions frequently, for various different reasons. Some being to develop your strength, mobility, and flexibility levels across each section of repetitions. Smashing into the fourth and final set, which is a drop set of side lateral raises, beginning with 15 kg dumbbells, aiming for 8 repetitions plus, concentrating on developing my shoulder strength and endurance. Drop sets are one of the various types of sets that hit muscles in their own unique ways. Flowing through to 10 kg dumbbells straight away in this drop set, keeping my arms locked into place, flexing throughout the movement. Another note of importance is the correct grip on the dumbbells for both the seated dumbbell shoulder press and side lateral raises. Grip the dumbbells in the middle. Gripping far left or far right on the dumbbells equates to an unbalanced grip. Rolling on to the third exercise in this training session, upright rows, with a 20 kg barbell for the first set. To set up correctly on the upright rows, stand up, have a shoulder width stance, and have your spine in the neutral position. I've chosen a shoulder width grip to isolate the side delts, as opposed to having a closer grip and focusing on multiple parts of the shoulders. With this exercise, you want to aim to pull the barbell up with your elbows primarily. Exploding into the second set here, a 25 kg barbell. The 2 golden kites tip I spoke on earlier can also be applied to the upright rows. Visualize 2 golden kites, one tied to each of your elbows, and from the start point of each repetition, picture the golden kites rising directly skywards, guiding your elbows to move vertically. I'm swimming in a rep range of 6 to 12 reps here on the upright rows as I aim to build the muscle size as well as the muscular strength and endurance of my shoulders in this training session. Continuing on into the third set with a 30 kg barbell. Another key point to note is to keep your legs straight on both side lateral raises and upright rows. Whether you bend your knees and straighten them once or multiple times during either of these exercises, you are creating momentum to move the weight through the range of motion in doing so. Advancing onto the fourth and finishing set of upright rows with a 40 kg barbell. Envisioning the 2 golden kites, lifting with the elbows primarily, standing with a shoulder width stance, and keeping my spine in the neutral position, working towards an ultimate goal of developing the connections between my mind, body, and muscles. As of now, we have concluded our training session at the Shoulder Showdown grounds, and we are ready to depart the kingdom of fitness. Hopefully, you guys have learned something on this adventure. If there are any topics in particular that you would like me to cover, and if you have any specific questions that you would like my thoughts on, feel free to write these in the comment section. If you guys are resonating with this channel, I would appreciate it if you tap the like button, expressed your thoughts within the comment section, subscribe to the channel and join the squad, and share this video with your friends and family, all of which will help my channel reach other people around the globe who may find value in my content. I wish you all a marvelous day from this point onwards, and I'll see you guys in the next video.